Another massive streamer decides to destroy his own career for a tournament with a prize pool of only 100k. And I know that probably sounds like a lot for you. It sounds a lot for me for sure. But 100k for a massive Twitch streamer is the equivalent of like 2 or 3 sponsorships at this point. This guy threw away his whole career, which would be the equivalent of us going to jail for $1,000. This is insanity.
This streamer was recently caught cheating in a $100,000 chess tournament. Now, a few weeks later, he's still facing backlash, bans, and possibly the largest decline of his entire career. Then on top of that, he hasn't streamed in weeks, and his comments are filled with people saying they won't return. So it's safe to say Dr. Lupo here has done a big oopsie.
People coming in.
Well, you expect that from Dr. Disrespect cohort.
Saying that you cheated against the wolf guy, okay? I got another guy on YouTube as well saying I cheated. Probably this who called Lupo cheater? Probably Wolfie's chat. I said I looked at my left side every time before making a move. The impulse of looking at chat. Okay, dude. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Did this guy, by the way, not admit that he was cheating?
Spoiler alert, he did know because he cheated. So, Dr. Lupo, you probably know him from Twitch or maybe from the era where he was one of the largest streamers. A few years ago, he rode Ninja's coattail into becoming one of the largest streamers on the platform, and he signed an exclusive deal with YouTube, which had, you know, the big headlines, big money, big move. That was back in the era where, you know, Ninja signed to, what was it? It was like Microsoft streaming company that doesn't even exist anymore. What was that platform name? I think him and
everyone who went to Mixer won so big because Mixer shut down and they had to pay out the deals that they made with all the streamers. So the streamers that took the Mixer deals didn't even have to stream on Mixer for their full contract. They just got paid. And they could go stream wherever the hell they pleased. Mixer was such a money grab.
Shroud signed to it. Ninja and Shroud. Lupo obviously didn't. Lupo signed with YouTube. Mixer! Holy! 2019. Signed a deal with Mixer. What a blast from the past. RIP Mixer. I guess we'll pour one out for that platform. But even though he had the big headlines, big money, and big moves, the hype...
To be fair, Mixer is better than Kick. You gotta give it that.
Didn't exactly hold. His live viewership on YouTube started tapering off from about 4 years ago when he signed that YouTube exclusive deal to now recently. But even though he's been on the decline for a couple of years now, he's never taken a career hit like he did now recently with PogChamps. For those of you who don't know, PogChamps is a massive chess tournament hosted by Chess.com. It's a...
I do not know, by the way. Nope.
Casual one for influencers. It features influencer personalities and celebrities playing, you know, amateur level chess for a shot of some serious prize money. It's surprisingly wholesome, usually at least when someone's not cheating. And this year, PogChamp 6 had a $100,000 prize pool and was stacked with influencers. And they have a wide range in creator size here, going from people who haven't broken 1 million subscribers all the way up to the largest creator, Mr. Beast. And even Dwight from The Office has showed up once. But this...
Does Mr. Beast honestly matter when he comes to, like, do things like this? I honestly kind of don't think he does. He doesn't have such a pull.
Here, it was Dr. Lupo who brought the attention. And unfortunately, that attention was in the worst way possible, because on April 30th, 2025, Dr. Lupo goes up against the Pokemon influencer, Wolfie VGC. And on paper, this should have just been a slaughter, because Lupo's elo, it's around 650. Wolfie, 1347. That's like...
Wait. Let me Google something. Oh, no. We're not in the danger zone. The average elo rating for casual online chess players is generally considered to be around 600 to 800 on sites like chess.com. The average rapid rating is 641, but the average blitz rating is 640. Okay. So, I thought that the average chess rating was 800, but it's, 6 to 800. So that still means he's on the lower side of the spectrum, which is hilarious. So most likely what this dude did, he did not cheat for the money. I mean, he signed a YouTube deal. He does not need the money. but he probably wants the respect and adoration and shit from being the one who wins the tournament, because that means you're smart, right? And this guy probably needs a pick me up, so he decided to cheat. It's still wrong to cheat by even those circumstances, but yeah, this is not about the money. Oh yeah, this is about the what it tells about you as a person because you won the chess tournament of the influencers.
Setting up a wrestling match between a 5th grader and a 12th grader. On paper, this shouldn't even be a competition. But, again, because it's a casual chess tournament, they want to see how this plays.
Yeah, and by the way, the ELO difference for chess is a skill match game. Okay? There's no RNG, okay? Your ELO is your ELO. And chances are you're never winning someone so much above you. Like, this guy was 2 times above him, that means. So you're never winning that. Okay? It's just not happening.
Yeah, so right out of the gate, the math wasn't mathing. Lupo lost his queen early. And if you don't know much about chess, the queen, that's the big dog. That's the heaviest hitter. You don't want to lose her. But somehow, instead of spiraling into a loss, he came back with a perfect streak of 26 moves. Literal engine perfect. As in moves a high-rated chess bot.
By the way, it just shows how stupid that guy is, Dr. Lupo, because anyone can input the chess pieces on the board and then put them into an engine and press generate next move and see, oh, this is the exact move he did, and then 26 times in a row. Either he's an absolute genius, because even the greatest chess players can't actually do that, or he's cheating. I mean, pick one. It's not a hard choice.
Would recommend, hint, hint. And the community immediately noticed. Reddit lit up like a Christmas tree. People were dissecting every move. Grandmaster started weighing in because here's the thing. The odds of a 650 ELO player nailing 26 engine perfect moves in a row are basically 0. And remember, he was down his queen as well. So this would be like losing both of your arms in a boxing match against a way superior fighter and then somehow pulling off a flawless uppercut with your eyebrows. That doesn't happen. So what happens when we get the internet accusations? I guess we get the first stage of response, which in this case was denial. So at first, Dr. Lupo denied everything.
You gotta love that it starts with denial.
Because of course he did. Said he was just having a really good game, claimed he didn't have access to...
I'm just having a really good game, guys. Yeah, it's the same.
outside info, said his chat wasn't even helping. He even called Wolfie during a live stream and got him to say that he didn't think something shady happened.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can indeed. Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. My,
Who is Wolfie and why the fuck would we actually care?
man, you and I had some really crazy good games. Those were the best ones that I played today. It was, of course, against the highest ranked person. And I'm sure you didn't instigate it, I'm assuming. But now my chat has had an inundation as well as social media of saying that I cheated against you.
I saw some stuff in my chat. Yeah, I didn't.
Oh god, look at the fucking brazenness of this dude. That's definitely a doctor disrespect, friend, okay? 100%. The brazenness of calling the other guy that lost against you and being like, hey, I didn't cheat, right? You're not a sore loser, right? You're not going to say that I cheated, right? You don't want to be that loser, right? I didn't cheat, obviously. You know it. You played against me. I didn't cheat. This was all legit, right? Dude, that takes a lot of degradation of character and morals to pull off.
I certainly didn't feed into it, but yeah,
I don't think you did.
I did see some messages in my chat about it.
Jeez.
Sorry, I guess I don't know what to say. It sucks.
Sorry, I was better than you, you stupid loser. Oh my god, this guy's a piece of work.
It's like,
Yeah, it sucks because you got caught cheating. This is like a level of gaslighting that's almost impressive. Like telling your chat that they're crazy is one thing, but calling the guy you pulled one over on and making him act offended on your behalf, that's just a whole new level.
The way that I feel about it is like this is a for fun tournament. You know what I mean? Like the stakes aren't super high.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's some prize money and there's pride in the line, but like I mean, like we're playing for fun, right? It's an influencer event, so
Why these moves? Okay, why that? That doesn't look good from a body analysis point. Okay, that's a little bit of too much self-suiting. Okay, that's a little bit much.
I'm not too worked up about it. You know what I mean? Like I believe you. I believe you didn't cheat.
I mean, at the end of the day, this
Stop
whole
doing
competition is about
this.
having casual fun.
When you're lying and you're being a dick, don't touch your face. That instantaneously kind of tells everyone else you're wrong. You're lying.
And just being an entertaining event. Wolfie was clearly on board with that. Unfortunately, not Lupo though.
I did 26 in a row. I don't know. I was talking out on stream. Like I didn't have chat up, and I can show, like, I don't know if you probably don't have my stream up right now. But this window right here is where chat is. But I minimized those when we were playing, and instinctively I just look at that fucking monitor because that's where chat always is all the time. And so it's like, yeah, I that was the one game that happened. I guess I don't know. I don't know how to explain it other than I got lucky. I don't know, man. It's just
I got lucky, guys. Don't worry about it. I got lucky.
It's just so tiring because I wanted this to be fun and
it should be fun, 100%.
Yeah.
Then don't cheat in a casual chess competition. He's a 600 elo, meaning he's basically brand new to this game. So there's no
Or brain dead.
expectations for him to perform well at all. All he had to do was have fun in the event and make the best out of it. But instead, he cheated and just continues to deny and lie to his viewers and the other gamers. But it didn't stick. The chess community has zero tolerance for cheating, because in chess, cheating is very easy to detect and impossible to walk back. Within hours, Chess.com dropped the hammer. They officially disqualified Dr. Lupo from the event, banned his account, and stated that, hey, this is a fair play violation. And I mean, honestly, that's just a nice way of saying, yeah, this man used an engine and we caught him red-handed. And while from the Chess.com tweet, it seems like he was banned, Dr. Lupo sent out a message saying that he decided to drop out, which is kind of similar to quitting your job or stepping down after you've been fired. But in that tweet, he basically admitted to lying to Wolfie and his chat earlier, because remember, he said he didn't even look at chat for moves. See, now suddenly the story is different after he's been caught. But now it still seems like at this point, he's still trying to cover his bases a bit.
Well, the story's gonna change a lot, probably. But wait, didn't he actually admit that he was cheating and said sorry? Did that not happen, or was that lies?
But then, on May 2nd, Dr. Lupo finally came clean. He streamed a video titled Update and admitted he used an engine to guide his moves, and he said that it was essentially a panic decision, a fight or flight moment.
I know a lot of people are like, he's only apologizing.
I love when someone does an apology and still tries to minimize the stuff that he did wrong. That shows, again, even more character. Beautiful.
Because he got caught. I think initially anybody's always going to only apologize because they got caught. And I think it's about what happens after that. If they try to cover up, go into hiding, pretend that it didn't happen. I've seen a lot of creators, man, do a thing and pretend it didn't happen. And I told myself with this that I just can't do that.
Well, I mean, he did try to pretend it didn't happen, though, for a minute there, as I've shown.
Oh, man. A cheater that gets caught and does not regret his decisions is probably some of the more entertaining things that you can see
here. But that apology stream basically went on for about an hour. He apologized to viewers, other gamers, dropped names, offered money, and after rambling for a bit, he said this.
Luckily for me, the only person that I need to seek real forgiveness and validation from is me.
I mean, that's kind of an odd thing to say during your apology.
Jesus.
But why did he do this in the first place? Well, according to Lupo, it came down to insecurity and validation.
It's like every negative comment is a reset button on my internal approval. Since I have trouble generating it myself, I seek validation and approval from outside. The positive stuff...
Oh, little baby! He's just like everyone else on the planet, huh? Wow! He must be so special, seeking approval from other people. Holy, wow! Oh, never heard that one before.
Is great. The positive stuff is what I am addicted to. And then a negative comment hits and...
Guys, I'm just an addict. I can't control myself. Wow! Holy, oh man, he could not make this worse, huh?
And it resets the progress bar. People talked about, this was a big one for me. People talked about, look at him celebrating his win after he cheated. I did, right? I beat Wolf. I felt really good, but I didn't feel good because of winning. I was celebrating the approval and validation hits I was getting from chat. Go
No one fucking cares.
back and watch the stream. Watch the chat feedback, people going crazy. What you actually saw was a person getting their drug fix.
Well, I believe that. It's true that streamers can get addicted
Wow.
to views and or praise. We see this on this channel all the time, of like the insane stuff that people do just for some basic attention on the internet. Well, the problem with this is it's definitely opened quite the can of worms, because this leads to the next question. Is this the first time he's cheated like this? He's actively admitted to being
Yeah, true. If you cheat once, you're probably cheating more. So the question is, yeah, did he cheat the first time? Probably not, I guess.
addicted to receiving praise for winning, so doubt. I will say his initial responses were hard to watch, to put it lightly, and while him admitting this doesn't justify anything, it does make the story feel a little bit more human. So the apology train continued. He tweeted out this monster response, which, I mean, I won't read all of this, but he also drops a bunch of names and him going back to therapy. He's since also offered to pay the full $100,000 prize pool for—
Oh god, going back to therapy. How many times have we heard this? Someone does something bad and they're like, I'm gonna go get myself fixed. Don't worry about me, boys. I'm fixing myself. Sure, buddy. Sure. I fucking press X to doubt, duh.
PogChamp 7, which would be the following event. And if chess.com doesn't want to accept it, he offered to donate the same amount to some chess-related charity. On paper, that's a pretty big gesture. Whether it's enough to undo the damage he's caused or not, that's still up for debate. I mean, I don't see a likely scenario of him ever competing in PogChamps ever again after.
I mean, people are not gonna trust him now in general. Like, the guy's career is, well, if it depends on how large he is, because, again, it's really hard to cancel someone who has, like, a million or 2 million or 3 million subscribers. I mean, unless that person's whole career is, you know, based on him being, like, really good at one thing and then turns out he was a cheater all his life, then that can impact them. If their whole career is based off of things like they're a really nice person, then that can impact them. But for your typical average person who has like 1 million subs or more, it's kind of impossible to just get rid of them. Because a lot of people are just not going to give a shit, because probably the thing that he did wrong is not the reason why they are even interested in that person in the first place. So, well, I guess we're going to see. Anyway, that was a Tozy.